Welcome to the channel. I am Mounty, and today we get to see every secret rare leak from the newest set of 2022, which is of course Starbirth, which will also transition into the English Brilliant Stars. Today I'm going to show you all the full arts, all the rainbow rares, and of course those cheeky little gold cards at the end. So I would give you the whole spiel about liking the video and subscribing to the channel. I'm not going to do that. That is also an option now. But we're just going to get straight into it. So to start off the batch, bump, straight away we're in there with a Shaman full art. SK Yoshinobu has illustrated this. Yes, I probably will screw up a lot of the names during this video, but I don't speak Japanese. I do apologize. The next one we go into, which is 102, is going to be the fiery big boy himself, Mr. Zard. And to be honest, this one, which is done by N Design, actually really kind of pops out. I'm really loving the orange colors on the back of that kind of flamey blue that's going on in the background. Probably my favorite Charizard full art to date. Actually, in this set there are 100 cards in the base set. There are 28, I believe, secret rares in this set. We know it goes up to 128. We don't actually know what that 128th card is just yet, but there are plenty of cards that we do know. So let's go into the third card, and the third card is the Whimsicott V full art. Now, I must admit, I'm not quite sure why we're getting a Whimsicott full art. I mean, everyone to their own. Maybe there's some Whimsicott fans out there. This isn't gonna get an alternate art though. This is just gonna be the full art on its own. The next full art, which of course is ARCEUS V, the Jeebus himself. And I'm not gonna lie, the white on the pink background is pretty cool. This is illustrated by N Design Inc., which were also the same artist that did the Charizard full art that we just saw. And I just want to quickly just point out a massive thanks to pokerbeach.com for putting out all these images. Honestly, I'll put the link in the description. Keep checking their website. They always come up with the news before anyone else most of the time. They're a great resource for finding out the latest news on what's going on, basically. That's where I go anyway. Poker Beach and then Poker Guardian, they're pretty good as well. ARCEUS V will be getting an alternate art, which will be on later on in the video. So trust me, you'll want to hang around for that, because it is not the same as the promo, which is interesting. The next full art, which is the last, this ARCEUS V is the last kind of Pokemon full art that we know about. As now we go on to the full art trainers. This is Kindler. Yes, Kindler, not Kingler. He's not a giant crab. But we got Kindler by Hitoshi Ariga. We've also got Cynthia, which obviously is going to be a big card. Everyone loves Cynthia unless you played Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, in which case Cynthia is a bitch. Moving on, the next one is going to be Sharon's, I think it's Sharon. Is it Sharon? Sharon? Sharon's Care is the name of the card. Again, another pretty cool card. Nothing majorly special. Then I think again, another, whenever Pokemon add a little waifu into the collection, everybody goes crazy and it all goes nuts. Everything goes out the window. No one cares about the bank account.
Trash. Yeah, I love trash. Yum, yum, trash.
So we're straight in there with Roseanne. Well, the card's called Roseanne's Backup. It's pretty cool. I kind of like it. Probably my favorite full art actually out of the set. Probably better than the Cynthia actually. Maybe. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. What are you going for? Are you team Cynthia or you team Roseanne? So next we're going to move into the rainbow rares, which probably are going to be, we know the deal. It's pretty much the full art just in rainbow form. They do seem to pop a little bit more in this set than normal. So first up, we've got the Shaman V-Star. Again, the same as the standard V-Star artwork. It's good to see all these little textures going on in the background. I'm not sure if this is going to come to the English Brilliant Stars. You know, it's widely known that the Japanese card quality is a lot better and a lot higher than the English, and the texture is a lot more textured, I guess you could say. So we'll roll with that. The next one on the list is, of course, the big beefy boy himself, Charizard. Now, I saw this on Instagram, right? And again, it's done by 5-band graphics. And what was interesting was the fact that this is very, very similar to a card we've seen before, which is the GX Charizard from Burning Shadows. So I'll put that up on the screen. Does it look like they've kind of just flipped it? Have they kind of regurgitated an old design? I'm not really sure. But I will admit, I am not one to be a huge fan of Rainbow Rares. If I pull them, great. If I don't, I wouldn't necessarily go out and purchase one. However, something about this card just kind of pops, and I can't work out what it is. I feel like it's probably maybe the eyes, like how they've made, if you can see here, see if we can zoom that in. See how like the eyes kind of really pop, just with that pure white and then bright blue eyes. I don't know, maybe. What do you think? Are you into Rainbow Rares? Do you care about Rainbow Rares? Would you much rather pull Alt Arts? Let me know in the comments below, because I'd love to know who's team Rainbow and who's team Alt Arts. The next one on the list, again, is another big one, pretty much the staple of this entire set, which is ARCEUS V-Star. This is also done by 5-band graphics, which I do feel go for more of a kind of basic, safe design than some of the others. Now we are going to move on to the other rainbows, which are, of course, the full art trainers. So you've got your Cynthia rainbow. We've also got your Sharon's Care, along with your Roseanne's backup. What's next? What's next on the list is one of the cards that I thought was incredibly surprising to put in this set, and I'm not gonna lie, I like fish. I actually really like this card. I think it's a beautiful design. It is illustrated by Ligton. And before I get on to anything else, there is gonna be a Luminion V full art. There's also going to be a Raichu V, a Honchkrow V, and I believe a Flygon V full art as well. We don't currently have images of those cards yet, but they won't be getting alternate art, which is a bit of a shame. I would like to have probably seen a Raichu V alternate art. I think that would have been an amazing pick. Probably that over Whimsicott, to be honest, but obviously Whimsicott got onto the box art and the pack art, so it makes sense from that perspective. Probably would have been nice to get a Flygon one, actually, you know, something a bit different. But this card is probably one of my chasers, actually, which is probably the wild card of the entire set for me. I probably would never have thought, if you'd have said to me 12 months ago, next year in 2022 you're going to be chasing down a Luminion V alternate art from a set, I'd have probably laughed you out the building. But here it is, here we are. Things can change. Never be afraid to change your opinion. Next on the list of full arts, alternate art Vs even, is the ARCEUS V. Now this isn't the same as the promo, which is coming out with the ARCEUS Legends pre-order that you can get from Japan. I will be trying to get some of those in. Obviously I want one myself, who wouldn't? I will try and get some of them in for the store. But at this point, I can't really promise anything because the price is just getting a bit ridiculous. But I do love this, especially for the background. I think the alternate arts they've been bringing out recently have just got that something extra. And I think by doing the backgrounds with an actual landscape image, I think is just great, and I'm really loving it. And to be honest, I'd take these over rainbow rares. I honestly thought that going into 2022, we're seeing those black and gold cards in VMAX Climax. I honestly thought they would replace either the rainbow rares or the gold cards, but apparently they are not. We're not seeing any of those types of cards in this set at all. The next one, which again is another weird one, is Honchkrow, which is weird. Why are we getting such random alternate arts? I mean, you had Raichu, but you're not giving him an alternate art, but we've got a Honchkrow. But to be honest, again, like, I know this image is a bit blurry. This is the only image on the internet of this card at this present time. Again, I'm kind of liking it though. Like, I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You got some is it Munchkrows? Right, we got some other little birdies in the background. I think that's pretty cool, like a bit like a family image, you know, like the Honchkrow's the mother, you know, she's mothering her little chicks, just all hanging around in their weird hats, loving life. And then of course, this card that I'm about to put on screen was the first alternate art I saw from this set, and as much as I do genuinely believe the Charizard is a little bit overhyped, just a tad. And I do love Charizard, don't get me wrong, I love Charizard, right? I grew up from the Kanto region, I was here from day one. I love the anime, right? I do think he's a little bit pushed, and from a business perspective, from a merchandise perspective, Pokemon are always going to push Charizard, Pikachu, they're now pushing Eevee. Do I think Blastoise and Venusaur should get a bit more of a push? Yes. But going into that, I think this card is just absolutely phenomenal. This is probably one, and bear in mind we have just come off the back end of seeing character rares in VMAX Climax. I still think, even after seeing all those amazing alternate art secret rares, this could possibly be my favorite card that I have seen to date. This is astonishing. The fact they've got like a battle scene going on is just crazy. This screams OG anime vibes. This just is ridiculous. And let me know in the comments below what your favorite card from this set is that you've seen so far. If it isn't this card, I'm really intrigued as to what your favorite card is, because this is just ridiculous. Obviously, you know, my boy, for anyone who knows and follows the channel, my boy is Blastoise. I am a Blastoise fan. I have been since day one, you know, back in the day. But it's nice to see Venusaur getting a bit of love, and I know technically it's a Charizard card, but seeing this card and the way they're having a battle with themselves, so I don't know, I can zoom that in a little bit, is just, it's great, it's amazing, and I absolutely love it, and probably one of the best cards we'll see this year, if I'm totally honest. And then to wrap it all up, we do of course have cha-ching gold cards. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not usually one for gold item cards. I will pick up the odd one here or there that kind of means something, you know, like balls are great. Did I just say that on YouTube? I do like the golden balls, but also, you know, if there's a location that means something to me, that brings me good memories, you know, from the games, then I'm down, that's fine. Ultra Ball, I would like this card, I'll be honest. There is gonna be another gold card that we don't know about yet. We have no images of it. We don't even know what we don't even know what the name of the card is yet. It's pretty much just card 128. So we know that 128 cards is the max amount we're gonna get from Starbirth. This one is the next one, which is Magma Basin. Again, another staple arena. It's pretty cool, actually. I kind of like this. Again, I would probably take this if I pulled it. It's pretty nice. It's a nice card to have. Again, I probably wouldn't chase it, but a gold card is a gold card. As long as it's not that weird protein shake that we got last year. That was a bit weird. All those mysterious drugs. What were they called? Power tablets? Yeah, that was weird. What were you doing, Pokemon? Come on, sort it out. But to finish it all off, the gold card that everyone that has seen these images anyway, that are going mad about right now, is ching, the ARCEUS V Star Gold. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the V Star, with the way it's got like a whitey silver kind of, not border, but like, you know, they got the V's in the corner and stuff, and the little bits, the little accents, are they called accents? I don't know. You know what I mean. I'm not a designer. The little accents of kind of white and silver that match ARCEUS, I think, are great. I think this as a gold card is an amazing representation of how gold cards should look, in my opinion. I think this looks great. There were some Galarian birds that came out in the Japanese start decks that were gold as well, but I just felt that they were a bit much. You know, you've got like an orange Zapdos on a gold background. There was nothing to separate the Pokemon from the background. It was just all a bit meh. So to see something like this, I think V-Star gold cards are amazing. And what's interesting is as well the fact that it is a V-Star and it's not just, you know, like usually the gold cards we tend to get are usually, you know, like V's. Have we ever had a gold VMAX card? Have we? I don't remember one. If we've had one, please do let me know in the comments. I would really want to check that out. But there you go. That is the full set of leaked secret art that we know about so far in Starbirth and Brilliant Stars. And I hope you enjoyed the video. And of course, if you did like this video, please do like and subscribe. It means the world to me. And also it shows me what kind of videos you guys want to see. You know, if a video bombs, I know you don't really care. You know, meh, this is a bit shit. If you like the video, comment below. And until next time, happy chasing. Peace.